Hi there, I want to talk to you about how to use Hope International University's library. This is a great way to research. Even if you aren't on campus, there are a lot of great online resources that you can use to the library. So what you do is you look on your left side of the screen and you'll see the tab that says Library and just click on that. And that's a really helpful feature. It's going to tell you to open up in a new tab. I want you to do this. This gets you to the home page of the Darling Library. You'll also see the web address up there, library.hiu.edu. You might want to bookmark that. This has just got a lot of great resources. You can do a general search. So let's say you wanted to look up a commentary on the book of Romans. You could type that in and see what happens, see what pops up. And you'll discover that there are a whole lot of print books that are listed, and it's going to tell you where those are located, but you'll also discover that there are some resources that are listed as ebooks. These are books that you can check out as you're on your own. And so you click on those links, and here you're going to need to sign in using your username and password from the library. If you don't know what that is, then click the help button or contact the librarian. But this is great. Once you do this, you're going to see that you can look at the PDF of the full text. You've got a bit of the book here. It's going to tell you the bibliographical information. It's going to have basically all the things that you want to look at. And so when you click on this, this just allows you to view and to use some great online resources. If you're allowed to check these things out, I would encourage you not to use them for more than a couple hours or a day, just so that your other classmates can also make use of this. You'll see that there's a bit of availability. There's 4 or 5 copies available over here on this side, and so you just want to be cautious of how much you're using these resources. And so this is one great way to access library resources. And just look for the ebooks. You'll find that you can actually even drill down on this and click on the option for ebook if you don't want to have to go out and look. And there's also articles that are available. You'll see that you can do some searches of full text that are available. Here's your Romans commentary by Grant Osborne. So you've got a few different commentaries that are options here. And so this is just a really nice basic resource for doing web searching and getting some good resources. Now, something else that's really important as a resource for studying the Bible is this databases. And so right here, you'll see this guide that says databases. And if you click the A of the databases, you're going to get introduced to this great resource called ATLA, the ATLA Religious Database with Atlas Serials. Now, this is also a really important database. You will find that this is where you can find just some really great articles on various books and topics in the Bible. So let's just do type in a search for Romans and righteousness and see what happens. And so one of the things you can do is you can select whether you want to look at full text, if you want to look at scholarly peer-reviewed journals. Another thing that you need to check out is whether something is a review, which you'll see here, or whether it's an actual article. So for research, you really can't cite reviews. You need to have articles. And so this James Sweeney, he has done a review of a book. And so you can't use that, but that'll help you if you want to get a general idea of what books are about. That's really helpful to get a quick summary, but it's not something that you can specifically use. You also have the ability to limit your searches, the ranges. So from 1914, more recently here, your publication date. So let's do some limitations here to see if we can get a little bit better resources. So we have our full text that's been set up, and then let's see what we have here. We don't want to have reviews. There's 31 of those. Let's just do journals and see what we can do for limiting this down for us a little bit. And so now all of a sudden we get articles that are of good use for us. So here we have Frank Thielman's God's Righteousness as God's Fairness. It shows up here, and you'll see that it says it's got a PDF of the full text. So this is great. You just click on that, and all of a sudden you can review this. You can download this as much as you want when it loads up. And so here's Frank's article that you'll see here, and you can just scroll through and you can use that whole article. You can also download these articles if you want. It's a PDF, and so that's another option where you can save this on your computer on your own. And so you'll see that button there for downloading. So this is just a great way you can do keywords here and you can check things out. So this is how you use the library resources as well as ATLA.